smile. Clips, 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 clips. Welcome to the clips.
There we go, we live.
Best friends, grab a seat, get ready to go on the Clips Podcast Show. Let's enjoy the flow. Ain't nobody messing with mine. We'll discuss the latest trends and news. Laugh and debate, leave you feeling amused. Oh yeah. Tim the man as your host will keep the energy high. Interviews and stories that will touch the sky. Let's talk.
All right, how y'all doing today? How y'all doing? Yeah, well, we got a good topic today. I think everybody like what I got going here. I'm gonna have a little short video today because I think I got more questions than more video today. I think I'm gonna have more questions than video, and it should be evenly dispersed as far as how it should be answered. All right, y'all. I got a little short video. Today's subject is: do men have more responsibility, but less authority in the family home? So do we actually have to take care of more of the bills and do everything, but we got less authority in the home? I mean, can we really tell kids what to do? You know, do we? You know what? Let me just play this clip and see what we got here.
There's women out there that will walk away from a good man.
Okay.
That's what he's trying to do.
You know what?
There's women out there that will walk away from a good man. Talking about, oh, he wanted to
I'm
go
not
half
even
on
arguing
rent. He wanted to go
I'm
half
not
on
arguing.
rent. Like, you know how fatuous and in name that is to say he wanted to go half? First of all, you are responsible for 100% of your life as an adult. 100% of your problems, 100% of your bills, 100% of your stress, and you mean it as an adult. 100% of your problems, 100% of your bills, 100% of your stress, and you mean to tell me you had a man right there like, I'll take half of that from you. And you was like, that ain't good enough. I want you to take it all. I don't want to have no responsibility as an adult. And that is financial abuse, and that is feminine manipulation and abuse.
I wanted to use a short video today because I got a lot of more questions today. Now, I'm going to replay it again in case anybody missed it because he said a couple of things, but he went kind of quick. But listen to this.
Smoke, why you laughing?
He's triggering me. He's trying to trigger me.
He trying to trigger me.
I'm just trying to figure out what we missed.
There's women out there that will walk away from a good man talking about, oh, he wanted to go half on rent. He wanted to go half on...
Facts.
Like, you know how fatuous and inane that is to say he wanted to go half? First of all, you are responsible for 100% of your life as an adult. 100% of your problems, 100% of your bills, 100% of your stress, and you mean to tell me you had a man right there like, I'll take half of that from you. And you was like, that ain't good enough.
Did I miss the video?
I want you to take it all. I don't want to have no responsibility as an adult. And that is financial abuse, and that is feminine manipulation and abuse.
So he's saying that, you know, it's better to have at least something than nothing.
That wasn't the question you said before you put that video on. I want you to know that.
No, I'm saying
not
that
the same question.
I didn't say that was the question. I said this is going to be just a short video that I'm going to use to help get to the question that I have. And the question is, do men have more responsibility but less authority in the family home? What do y'all think?
Well, let the man answer.
Let the man answer first. Go ahead, man. What do y'all think?
I think that's a correct statement.
That's a correct statement. Why do you think that?
All right. So here's the thing. Mothers are nurturers. They're very protective by nature. They're loving, they're giving to their children. Sometimes it almost appears that, you know, when it comes down to children versus the man in the household, the children get the benefit of the doubt and they get that affection. Like, I'm not cooking tonight, but she'll cook for the kids.
Mhm.
You get what I mean? Like, but you come home and you have to be a disciplinarian. You
Right.
have your kids did X, Y, and Z. Well, you've been here with these kids. Why didn't you do something about it? So, yeah, you're the authority figure, but the kids get the benefits versus the man in the house. So, I think that's an accurate statement.
Mm. What you think, Smoke?
Can you repeat the statement to me one more time?
Why he whispering, JT?
Yeah. He
Can you
say,
repeat it to me one more time?
I'm saying, do you really think, do you really think the man really have all the authority in the home? Who has
Yes,
really the authority? Who has really
yes,
more
yes,
responsibility?
yes, and then yes again. Yes. All the authority is given to the man. He's the head of the household. Nothing goes in or out of the house without my saying so. That's it.
Mm.
Period. Dot.
Ah, okay.
Jazz.
I didn't say nothing. You know what, Smoke? I ain't saying nothing. So you said, does the man have less? What is it?
I said the man do the man has more responsibility in the home, but do he has less authority with the responsibility that he has?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say. I would
What would you
say
say?
it depends on the household. Cause I ain't like that. JT, I ain't like that. It depends. Cause I come from a line of women that put their man before their children. So I don't know. They
That
got their
doesn't exist
husband.
nowadays.
But
I
You don't
understand
think
where you're
so?
coming from, but that doesn't exist.
That don't exist?
Nope.
but I can't. Mm.
Okay, well
So
Monique, what you think? Let me ask
we gonna have
Monique.
that argument.
I, I,
Monique, go ahead and sign off. You good?
Monique, what you
listen,
think?
some
She
topics,
trouble.
I bow out gracefully on some topics that I feel like it's just going
Do
because
men have the more responsibility, Monique, but has less authority in the home? Whatever.
if we going 50-50 on rent and I'm working the same full-time job as you, what more authority do you have? I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, what responsibility do you have besides going to work every day the same way I go to work every day? And you talk about you ain't got no authority at home. That's because you choosing not to have no authority at home.
Isn't the man the authority in the home if he your husband?
I mean, if he's my husband, now hold on, wait a second. How the dynamic of the house work? Because if we're in like a husband and wife and these are your kids situation, then
Mm-hmm.
by all means necessary. I don't do
What?
boyfriend and girlfriend stuff, so I can't talk about that. But if I'm married to someone and
Mm-hmm.
he has come in to help take responsibility of my children, then I
Yes, he
think that
has the
he should.
responsibility.
I
Does
think
he
that
have the authority?
I think that he should be able to have the authority.
Wait a minute,
So
you think he should?
yeah, when it makes sense. That's why I said it depends because a lot of women choose terrible ass men because they just be ready to have somebody. So sometimes that authority really don't make sense. So that's
What?
why I said I don't really want to dive into this topic because I might take y'all off the train.
No, you ain't gonna take us. I ain't
I
gonna let you
agree.
do it.
I agree.
I ain't gonna
That's
let you.
that's why I'm like, it's if it makes sense, then you can have the authority. But like, I don't
He
know if
should.
y'all seen that. I don't know
What
if y'all
she's
seen that.
saying is, JT, no, 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 no. I'm coming in with the fight. What she's
Thank you,
saying
Jazz.
is,
Nah,
she's
son.
saying is if I got a man, right, and I just wanted to get a man just to have a man, he ain't doing nothing. He ain't putting no money on no
Okay, that
bills.
wasn't her original position. She
No,
said,
that is my position.
50-50,
You're
what
just
type of authority do you figure you should have?
yeah, which is yeah,
Based on the nature of human beings in life, the man has always been the one who started the fire. Went out and killed the
Thank you,
food
Jazz.
and cooked it.
Here we go.
She gonna say, "Here we go."
Here we go.
Now here y'all come
Try
with.
not to take us off.
I work 50%. You work 50%. We share the bills, so I have the same voice as you. You can never have the same voice as me.
Pick me.
Thank you.
One time.
Thank you.
Pick me one time. Just pick me one
Jazz,
time.
Chad,
Go on in, Jazz. What you got? What you got?
JT,
Come on with it.
did you tell me when I made my statement them ain't the kind of people we got right now?
Maybe.
Because I'm making the fire. I'm
No.
going to get the wood. Wait.
I'm
going to
talking
get the
about
food.
previous times. Who made man or woman?
Your ex-husband and father up the street. They doing that for you. Stop lying.
Get her.
Stop lying, Jazz.
He
Stop
said at
lying.
the street, yeah, she went there talking, I'm doing the fire. She can't even strike the lighter.
Yes, I'm
You be
just
like,
saying.
you be on the phone talking about Daddy, I don't get this. Daddy, he acted up, Daddy. So don't talk to Jazz. Sit back and listen.
So let me ask the question. Because listen to what the women are actually saying.
I heard him, and I disagree.
No, what
You
I'm
ain't
saying
even let
is
us
these
finish,
new men
JT.
out here ain't like
You
that.
said enough, Monique. Quiet time for you now. 5 minutes quiet time for Monique.
Go ahead, Jazz.
All I'm saying is these new ones that's out here, they ain't like that.
What new what?
That's why I gotta call my daddy. See what I'm saying?
Oh, you said the new
I gotta
men?
call my ex-husband and get on his nerves. And I be like, well, you don't pay child support or alimony now.
So you said, oh, it's a
Now
compromise.
you holding financially hostage. Huh? Now you're financial hostage.
Oh my God.
I mean, like I said, I was gonna come. I just need you to come right now.
Wow.
But what
So
I'm
let me,
saying-
go ahead.
All
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying is these new ones ain't like that, JT. These new ones don't. They parents ain't taught them how to make the fire, go get the wood. Ain't even.
Whose
and
fault
they
is
don't even
that,
know
though?
how to YouTube the fire.
The men, don't
Thank
put it on the women.
But
I didn't say I put it on the women. I just said whose fault
no,
is it?
Jazz, these new women are the same way. They don't
Wait a minute, hold on. Before we go there, let me ask the question. Let me ask
they
this question.
their kids. Their kids.
Let me ask this question then. That's a good answer.
But they don't take care of a man. There's a difference.
Hold on, JT. Let me ask this question.
And is I agree with it goes both ways.
Hold on. Let me ask this then on the panel. So give me the definition. What's the definition of a beta male? What's a beta male?
A who?
He a simp.
Beta male.
He a simp.
What is a simp, Smoke? Please
What
break
is-
down what
what is-
a simp
He'll,
is.
he'll let a woman manipulate him out his drawer.
He
That's
let
a
a woman
simp.
manipulate him. How he gonna do that? Tell me. What's an example? Give the
Whatever you
class
want,
student an
whatever you
example.
want, he'll give you. Whatever you say, he'll do. He's a
That
sucker.
sound like a good man to me.
That's a sucker. That's what a simp is. A
I'm just
sucker.
saying.
You roll for
Oh
that.
my
You roll
God.
for that. Yeah, they out here though. They out here.
They out here big time.
Yeah,
That's
you
why
roll
we
for
got problems today. Because of their ass.
that. Say we picking up the slack for them. So, JT, what you know the
I don't
definition?
agree.
You don't agree? Well, give me your definition then. What's the definition of a beta then, Monique? A beta
I
male.
agree with Smoke. I agree with Smoke on that
Oh,
part.
you
where
agree
he's
with-
simp. And he's
JT.
simp right. I agree with that.
What you
No,
think about the male?
I think it's purely alphabetical. It's a pecking order. You have A, B, alpha, beta. So alpha is always first, the beta is second. If you
Say
choose
it again, JT. Say it again.
in alpha first and then beta
Say it
second,
again. Say
Like-
it again.
we're not gonna keep doing all that alpha jocking in here, bro. Because I'm saying is it's purely alphabetical. So if you come second to anything, you are less than the one.
Okay.
That's right.
So
You understand?
you need
So if a beta male is like Smoke said, a simp, I won't even call the man a simp. I just think he'll do whatever it takes to keep a woman. Whereas an alpha male, by his mere presence and what he does and what he's accomplished, will be able
we're
to.
gonna answer that next, JT, the alpha male. So the beta
let me
male.
ask you a question, JT and Smoke, since we're talking about alphas and betas.
No, we talk about
If a woman who you dealing with telling you can't talk to your kids, you can't take care of your daughter, you can't pay your child support, you can't give your son X amount of money because you already on child support, and the mama call and say, hey, I just need $200 for some sneakers. I know you already paid child support. It went towards training camp, but I need $200 for the sneakers. Are you going to let your wife tell you, no, I'm getting a divorce if you pay for anything? If you do anything for that child and you already own child support, no, that's not happening. Is that
okay? I don't
I'm
know.
going to get the U-Haul. I'm
Like,
going to get the U-Haul.
listen, Dallas.
That's
She
a
can
true
move
story,
her
though,
ass
Jay.
That's
right
a true
on out.
story. That's a true story.
That's a
I
true
was a
story.
football dad, so I had all the schedules. I had all the lists of equipment. And I went out and bought it because I was there every day for practice, for games, for everything. Because I encouraged my sons in what they did. So I didn't need a reminder. I didn't need no woman calling you go get your son some cleats. No, I already got them.
That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, could you be okay with a woman dictating what you do and how you take care of your child?
I'm not okay with being dictated to by a woman or a man. Let's just get that like straight out there.
That's 100 right there.
Shit to me. We can have a conversation and we can figure some things out, but you will not dictate to me. This is not Russia, and you're not Putin. You're not going to dictate shit to me. We can talk about it, and we can figure out what the best thing is for our family and our household in that position. But you're not going to dictate a goddamn thing to me. My parents.
Y'all already know how I feel about that, right?
What
Y'all
about you
already
and
know
your
how I
33
feel
kids,
about
Smoke?
it. Huh?
JT, refresh your
What about you
page.
and your 33 kids?
I didn't hear you. Say it again.
What
JT,
about you?
refresh your page.
I,
Where'd she go?
I'm right here. Where am I? I'm here.
No, not you, Jazz.
Who?
JT, you need to refresh your page.
Oh, there she is.
all right, bro.
Okay, what you say, Monique?
I said, what about you and your 33 kids? If somebody dictated the way you handle
33.
your kids, how would
Well,
you?
let me correct you with the correct number. That
She gonna
number
say
is 5. That number is
No, you
5.
ain't got that many.
And no one is going to dictate to me how I take care of my children. My
Right.
children, as long as I'm alive, will never want for anything because I'm always there to help. So nobody's going to tell me what to do and how to treat my kids. No,
Right.
I don't care who it is. It's me and my relationship with my kids. My exes, that's just it. That's what they are.
That's how I differentiate the difference between an alpha and a beta man.
Okay, so let me get a definition that I found for the beta. We're gonna start with the beta first. He's a male that punches a clock, complies with everything that he's asked to do and told to do just to get the job, and he's a person that's in a lot of debt to
That
try to
sound like-
please.
That sound like my damn manager. Y'all give me like 5 minutes.
She gonna say sound like the manager. Yeah, that's the
Give me a couple
difference.
of minutes. I gotta go get my dog, y'all. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a person that punches a clock daily. He's not in control of his own destination, and he does whatever he's told to do, and is not in control of his own life. Okay, y'all gave me your answer. So, what is an alpha male? JT started off answering it. What's an alpha male? You think?
well, first, a Kappa male. I want to start there.
Who?
Is a smooth ass player, pretty baby.
What?
A Kappa man, like I refuse to be typecast as an alpha in any situation. But
He said typecast.
brother Smoke, but like I'm the noob, so like I'm just gonna keep it noopy. No, but seriously, an alpha, like, you're the leader of the pack. It's like if you watch nature shows, you always have that dominant male lion that comes in and chases the older lion off the plains or whatever, and takes his females, kills his cubs. That's alpha. You have a wolf, even though wolf packs are typically dominated by females. You have that alpha male that only mates with that female exclusively. So that comes through genetics. It comes through intelligence. It comes through being what a beta is not.
Right.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's the antithesis of anything that's inferior.
Mm-hmm.
So
What you think,
you,
Smoke?
you have to have a certain amount of strength. And when I say that, it doesn't mean that you have to dominate over your partner or lord over your partner. That's not what an alpha male does. You can still be an alpha without being a dickhead. Excuse my language, but I'm just saying. You can still be that leader, but also be wise enough to seek counsel from people wiser than you and the person that you chose to marry. Like if you don't seek that counsel, then you're stupid. That makes you a beta because you don't listen to good advice, good counsel. So if
What do
you
you
talk
think, Smoke?
you
What you
laying up
think?
with her, you better listen to it.
Smoke, what you think of alpha male? The definition of an alpha male.
I don't want to hear his answer. I
Most,
don't want to
I'm
hear
a
it.
man every day. That's his answer.
Yeah, first of all, let me preface this by saying I am an alpha male. I am strictly an alpha male. I'm a man every day. I'm an alpha man every day.
Uh,
I
So
told
Uh-oh.
you,
for me,
Jason.
an alpha male is someone who's in control of his life. He's in control. He's in control of every situation around him. He's very knowledgeable. He tries to be understanding, but he does have boundaries,
Okay.
and that's a very important thing. And he don't. And the alpha man don't give on his boundaries. If you cross those boundaries, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So you're about your business all the time because you have, like with my situation, I have so many people depending on me.
Okay.
You know, so you have to be. I have to be on top. If I fall, they hurting. They hurting because
Yeah,
I always been that person. You see
okay.
what I'm saying?
I want to hear from a lady, Jazz or Monique. What's y'all definition of an alpha male?
I
Because y'all
can't
women.
define something I ain't.
No, not saying that you got to be it. I'm just saying from your perspective
Leave
as
me
a
alone.
woman, what have you seen as an
My
example of an
perspective
alpha?
as a woman, I'm not defining something that I ain't. Because
No,
I'm gonna
no.
say something and it's gonna trigger smoke on this thing. And
Go ahead.
I just feel as if I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It is very easy to, as a woman, it is very easy to say certain things to get a man to do what you want. Not saying I'm asking a man to do certain things. I had to learn, you know, it ain't always worth it at the end. But I do feel
Why is it
like
so easy though? Why is it so easy?
Or better yet, why do you think it's so easy? That's the question. Why do you think it's so easy?
because they be trying to get the snatch. So if I don't give up the snatch,
There's 50 million snatches in the world. There's
baby, they
there's
trying to
8
get
billion
this one.
snatches.
I don't know about nobody else.
I'm just
I know
saying,
what this
why
one
yours?
do.
Why yours? Why the other 7 billion
You gotta
snatches?
ask them. You gotta ask them why they willing to cross the earth. Why they willing to go get me water from the Nile. You gotta ask
I'm
them.
asking. I would ask. I'm
You
just
gotta
asking.
shut up,
I know people are
JC.
scared to ask.
You gotta ask them.
I would
You
ask.
gotta ask them because
Monique,
Huh?
give me your definition of an alpha male.
Monique with her boyfriend right now.
that's why I don't let y'all see my animals. Cause smoke always talking stuff.
Oh my God! Don't do her like that. Don't do her like that.
He always
First of
talking
all,
about
Smoke, Lula is a girl. Thank you very much.
So you lesbian. So you lesbian now?
Thank you. My Lula Bell is a girl.
Oh my
She's
goodness!
trying
This
to
dude.
get to North Carolina.
And she's new to my household, so we have to show her a lot of love.
Okay. That's
You have
what's
a
Make her
happening.
golden
feel
doodle?
welcome. Lula Bell.
Is it a golden doodle?
It is.
my wife
Anyway,
sells, if anybody needs one, my wife sells them. That was like the first breed we started out with.
Uh-oh.
I just seen I remember say last week she had like a brownish, goldish, like a brownish one.
You had a brown doodle on your page last week?
Like a last week or something, or a week before.
Say hi, Lula Bell. Say hi.
Who? It was a poodle.
A poodle. Okay, yeah, I seen her. I seen her on her page. Yeah,
You follow my wife?
on Facebook. For a long time, I didn't know that was your wife until I
Yeah,
see her
I'm
on
following
there.
her immediately.
Oh my God!
But to answer your question,
Yeah. What's your definition from a woman's perspective? Would you give as an alpha male from what you can see? Since Jazz gonna try to ice skate over there.
Jazz had a great answer. I applaud it.
to be quite honest, like
Here we go.
Not trying to be funny, but I've never seen an alpha male, so I can't tell you what my definition of one is.
Okay. All right. She just
You
giving me
looking
honest.
at me right now. What are you talking about?
Smoke, you and them 33 kids, we're not even over there with you. We're not over there with you right now.
Talk about that.
You gonna let that ride, bro?
Because
Listen. That means I'm standing on business, cuz.
you
That's
standing
the
on
only way
something.
you're gonna stand on.
You going
If
on
it's
this
30, if it's 33,
Crazy.
if it's 30,
wait.
if it's
Okay,
33 or 5,
Hold on, one
I'm
at a
standing
time.
on business. You looking at one. You want to see an alpha male? Look at any one of these men on this
You know
panel.
what? You're right, because I see JT in my screen, and so far he done gave the best alpha male example of all time since I've been on this show. So you're right. I can see JT right now. You know, you're right. He the only one I can see at this current moment. But you're right.
Smoke.
Dang, Smoke, she threw shots at us, man. You see that?
Real quick.
You know, you
Tim, I
and
can't
Smoke
see
be
you
mad.
right now, Tim. I can't see you right
You
now.
know, that's why I always say, that's why she with her dog.
Hey, y'all need to blow the belt this evening. Y'all
You know what?
might blow the belt this evening.
Well, let me give y'all the definition that I found of an alpha male. And an alpha male.
Come on, Lulu.
Stop,
Because they up
Chad.
here trying to play you. Come on, baby.
Don't put the girlfriend down.
Okay, come
Oh
on.
no.
Why he
Look.
just trying to come out of town last week, Monique?
Okay. Trying to get some of my macaroni and cheese and my candy yams. Now he don't know what I'm talking about.
Standing on business. And he been listening to rap music talking about standing on business.
Okay.
Is that where that came from?
I don't listen to rap, Jazz.
You need to be listening to I'm coming up.
Uh-oh.
I don't listen to that. That's Christian music. I
Well,
don't
me-
listen to that.
Don't, hey, son. Hey, don't let that ride, Smoke. Get her. Get her.
Hold on. Let me give this definition. Let me get this definition. Hold on.
Out of the mountain and shit. That's what she just said.
Hold that thought. Hold me. Hold that, Smoke. Hold that. Hold that thought. You can get her. Hold on.
Negroes and shit.
Hold on. So the definition of an alpha male is a man who's admired, respected, influential, and can solve problems. What y'all think? That sound like that? All right.
I agree.
Okay. So that's pretty much the definition that I found on that.
That describes me.
What's that?
That's just my description.
So here you go, right here.
Alpha male. Right, JT?
Nope.
Oh, and then he gonna walk off, drop the mic. He gonna drop the mic and walk off. Now you gonna drop the mic and walk off, man. Now he gonna take off and do. He got used to pamper. But you know, I led y'all into that because I got the next question is: do y'all think that the pool of women, and this goes both ways, of women, men have to choose from is a good pool, and vice versa? Do you think? And what about men? Do you think the pool of men is a good pool to choose from nowadays? So this is a.
I'm gonna go first. First off, it's summertime. Everybody want to be single in the summertime.
Everybody want to say.
Because they be wanting relationships when it's cold. They be wanting the relationships when it's cold outside.
So what
And they ain't got no house to go to, no blanket to
But they ain't got nothing. When they gotta watch Netflix alone, they be relationship ready.
I'm just talking in general, though. Is the sense
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Okay, come on from the summer then. Come on then.
The pool be available. It be clean. It be scrubbed during the wintertime.
Okay.
When that heat up,
Okay.
they be peeing in it. They be throwing up. They be tearing the club up in the water. I don't know what's in the summertime. The summertime. It ain't what it's supposed to be. It ain't.
So the pool of men are not that good right now.
It depends on the season.
Depends on the season.
They good when they want family time.
Okay.
When them holidays start rolling around.
Okay. What you think, Monique? Is it a good cesspool of men out here to choose from?
You said the right word, cesspool.
Give me your answer. I'm saying, is it a good pool of men out here to retain that responsibility and have that type of authority we were talking about earlier? Is these type of men?
It depends really on the woman and what she thinks is good. I mean, just 2 weeks ago, we had Miss Shopaholic saying, as long as you beat up on her and choke on her, you a good man. So it really just depends on the type of.
No, would you stop it? I'm talking about actually the answer, not somebody. Come on. You try to put somebody out there, man. I'm talking about for real.
I'm being for real.
No, I'm saying listen. I'm saying the men that's out here now, do you think they qualify to have the authority over a family? Is basically what I'm saying. Like if a man came in your life right now, do you think the men that's available down in where you at had the authority, that cesspool of men?
This piss water and garbage juice down here, and it got a lot of Skittles and rainbow sprinkles down here where I'm at, so I can't talk about where I'm at, but I'll just say in other regions because I can't talk about Charlotte. I debate about the only good thing in Charlotte. Okay. So do I think there are in the world, I think there are some good men who can lead a household. My household, no. I won't even answer for that. But do I think that if I met a good man right now, like, and he made me get off this high horse that I'm on right now, he was like, baby, we got to ride on this horse together, I would allow him to be in front in the household and have authority and take charge.
But I'm saying, my question is there a good pool? Is there a good pool?
I told you it ain't nothing but piss water and garbage juice. You said the right word, cesspool. It's piss water and garbage juice out here. No, I don't. At this
and they gay.
And I said it, Jazz. I said it's a lot of Skittles and rainbow pops where I'm at. I can't speak for nobody else.
So, Jazz, is that the same thing here? Is that the same thing here based on the answer she gave?
I would say it depends on where you find them at. I don't go out that often. Hold on, my phone. I had a phone call.
No.
I don't go out that often. I don't go out like that. So it's like, I don't know where to find them. I don't know where to go. So if I knew where to go to be found, because I can't pick them, they got to pick me. But I'll be there. But I don't know where the pool is. I don't know where the location is.
The location.
Where's the location?
Oh, okay. I completely disagree with that because I'm around a lot of good men all the time.
You at the location, JT.
What I'm saying is, I don't think women look. All right, so if I saw you at a bar and I was single, I wouldn't walk up to you and pop that corny ass shit like, "Hey, you're gorgeous. Can I get your number? Let's go out." I'm not doing that. Like,
you are fine.
I'm not doing that. And a lot of good men that you probably will look past are those type of guys that are reserved. They cautiously, because they've been in bad situations. We all have as adults, and so you're very cautious about who you approach and who you talk to. Right.
Okay. I flip it to you now, then, JT. What about the women in Cleveland? Is there a good pool of women that you would say, if you were single, is there good women here in Cleveland that could be chose from?
I'll say this: when I was in the early 30s, there was not a good pool.
I'm talking about now.
He don't know.
That's the comparison.
Tim, you trying to get JT beat up? Listen.
Not now that you're older, like women's kids are either on their way out or out of the house. They have money, they have good jobs, they're driving nice cars. Yeah, there is a lot to choose from if you're in that market being on the older side. When you're younger, it's all about fat asses and booties and looks, and you're competing against a lot of other men who are making more money probably illegally than you are legitimately, And so those women aren't checking for you when you're driving that standard Buick and you don't got the funds like that. It's a different situation. But now that they're older, now that them kids are leaving, and now that they're about to retire, yeah, in my generation right now, there's plenty of single women that are looking for a man, and decent women at that are looking.
PBS PG-13 response you just gave.
Not, let's say my wife is in the room, so like,
I love that PBS response. It was very,
That PBS
it was
special.
very, let me walk this line.
Well, come on, hey, Mr. PBS, hold on, PBS. We got Smoke. Smoke ain't got nobody. Smoke, give it to me. Smoke, is there a good cesspool of women?
Don't disagree with me. You know,
Hey, is there some good women in Cleveland that you think will be, available?
It's plenty. It's plenty in my age group. It's plenty.
That's what I'm saying.
No, come on, come from the legal age up, Smoke.
From the legal age up, from the younger, nah, because with the younger group, there's no substance. Because you don't show me anything but your body because you don't wear no clothes. So to me, you don't even know what femininity is because you out there with your ass out.
I agree with you, Smoke.
Then you move up to your 30s, and then you got the women that's 30 that want to be 20. They out there with their ass out.
So they competing for the same man.
I'm like, don't you realize that you old? You know?
So you saying they competing for the same man, Smoke?
Huh?
So you saying they competing basically for the same man?
Yep. Pretty much.
It's like,
the 30-year-olds and the 20-year-olds are fighting.
It's like the analogy. It's like the analogy when you was in high school or whatever, and you was studious, you was about your grades, you trying to get to college, them pretty cheerlead type chicks wasn't checking for you. But all the girls they was looking for is now locked up or dead. So then they see you pull up in the luxury vehicle, suited and booted, like, damn, didn't we go to school together? Yeah, back then you wasn't on me. Now I'm hot. You all on me.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna make the women mad with this, but I'm gonna just be honest. I don't think that it's a lot of good women out here. Just based on what I've seen, I don't think there's a lot of good women out here.
You don't think so?
I agree with you.
Think so. I don't think so.
I agree with you.
Why is that? Give me why.
I agree.
I think that women nowadays, I know me and Jazz be talking our shit about how you got to pay bills and shit, but for real, on my perspective, I can't speak on Jazz, but on my perspective, I think that women nowadays are chasing the wrong idea of what a man is. They looking for financial.
Girl, they ain't chasing the idea of what a man is. They chasing the man who can make them come the best. That's what
the ones
who they think can
or
make
the
them
ones
come
who
the
they
best.
think got the most popularity.
That's what they doing.
Or the
That's
ones
what
they
doing.
think got the biggest bag. I don't think that there are a
and
lot
the ones
of
they think that got the biggest bag be the brokest.
Okay.
It's all an illusion, huh? It's a collusion.
It's all
it's like Donald Trump is a collusion. Huh?
She wants to get down.
It's all them DHL.
I have to go get her some food after I
Okay.
Feed your girlfriend.
Hey, that was dope, Monique. Like I actually like what you just said. I really like what you say. That was all right there. And Jazz, you too. Like, but that's crazy because if that's all you looking for, well, at my age, like like just like girls have roses, men have lotion in the hand. Like a nut is a nut.
A nut
is a where you can get it.
A lot of women. That's what.
Would you prefer to get it from someone that you're attracted to and someone that got that business that you're looking for? Absolutely. But that's not the end all to be all.
That's not the end all. So
that's what they looking for. The ones around my age, that is what they're looking for.
What they're looking for the bag, you say?
I think there are more good men that are running into the wrong type of women.
Okay. There we go. Now we getting to something.
And good women running into good men. I think that bad women run good men off.
Oh, okay.
So you think the average man that's just making $30,000 or $40,000 a year, he ain't standing the chance out here now? That's what you saying?
Not at all, because
We not talking about money though right now.
we
No,
talking
no,
about
We talking
I'm
about
just saying the
character.
average
But
man
but
only make about 36 to
but
40,000.
we ain't
That's
talking
the
about money. We
average
talking
man.
about
I'm,
character, Smoke.
Yeah,
no,
he make
I'm saying
about
the average.
45,
No,
45 to 50 years.
the average man only makes 30 to $46,000 a year.
Yeah.
Take the financial out, and and the average man is he a viable candidate to be with a woman? Are they passing him by to
Oh yes.
find that
I,
Oh
bag,
I
Willie?
I wouldn't say
yes.
I
they're
wouldn't
Yes.
say
passing
that they're passing them by.
I think that they're
I would
passing
say,
by.
you can go, Monique.
Go ahead, Jazz.
No, I wouldn't say that they're passing them by. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna stand on this.
You better stand on
A lot of the like that average man making 30, 40,000 around this time in this day and age, they trying to flex like they making more, so they can mess with the little sexy reds, the little sexy red chick. They not really looking for. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have met a lot of good guys who had just got out of a situation like Monique said with a ratchet chick who they was doing stuff for, or a younger girl. I met the guys that's in their late 30s, 40s. Last girlfriend was 28 years old, and they broken up by how she messed around on them. But you was out here flexing, looking for sexy red. Now you come meet me, and now I'm not open to a relationship, or I'm not this and I'm not that. Okay, I can't heal you, my brother. Go get a therapist. Power to the people. Be gone. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I'm just
look,
saying.
to look for a sexy red anyway. You looking at the
But that
wrong
I'm
thing.
not saying they look. I'm just saying those are the type of women they're attracted to.
Right.
We
Okay.
can y'all can sit here and say y'all not attracted to that. But baby, me looking regular and modest when I go to work in my work clothes and my heels and
That's a
everything
good
like that,
thing.
it's
That's a good thing.
it's a very different approach than I get. I
Yes.
but even before I lock my hair, I was not getting approached like that. But if I was going out and I had some leather pants on
Hmm.
and I had my boobs sitting up, baby, I was getting all the play. I was getting the looks. I was getting the drinks. I was
I,
how beautiful, how ma'am. But
Yeah, that's a provocative.
regular
Yeah,
everyday Jasmine,
that's a
um,
provocative look. They
regular
gonna do
everyday
it.
Jasmine wasn't getting none of that, baby.
see,
Was
I
not
Right.
getting none of
kind
that.
Well,
When I put the makeup on
I
and the
what do
hair straight and curled, baby, it's
go ahead, Monique. What was you about to say?
I kind of get the opposite, Jazz. So I find that I get approached more when I'm in my natural state. When I put on the wigs and the lashes, yeah, that's cute for Tyrone at the club real quick, or deep at the bar. But the
Hmm.
type of men that I'm trying to attract, I get approached when I look like this with no makeup on, no lashes on, locks out, no weave, no nothing.
Hmm.
I'm more approached that way. So I would much rather you holler at me when I'm in my regular versus you trying to holler at me when I'm on my fly girl shit. Because my fly girl shit is a 5 minute image that I'm only using at the club. I look
Right.
like this 7 days, 6 days out the week. I'm really fly girl shit when I go to the bar and I'm trying to have a good time. So to me, if you coming after me when I'm on my fly girl shit, first of all, I'm in a whole mentality the moment I don't put that shit on. Like for real, like for real, like for real. I got a whole mentality when I don't put that shit on. I
Right.
ain't even
So
trying to look for no real serious thing. I'm trying to
right.
get my rocks off tonight, and we gonna converse for a couple of days so I can get my
Hmm.
rocks off, and I'm gonna hit it and quit it. But I'm
So
sorry, I'm just being. It's the
I
vodka.
got you. But I'm saying
Look,
so the type of man that's looking for you, that's with the natural look, is going to be a man of a different caliber.
yeah,
You than the man that looking for the long eyelashes in the leather pants and whatever. But that's a different man. He's going out with that persona in his head. She got to look like this, and the man is looking for the natural woman. He has a different outlook of what he wants and what he's looking for in the future. I
I'm
would
gonna tell
say.
you
their
something. I'm gonna
approaches.
tell you something. Let me tell y'all both of y'all something. We live in two different places. Number one, that's
Okay.
number
Well, I
one.
mean, well,
Number
modest women
two,
still walk around.
hold
Modest
on, hold
women
on,
still
hold on, hold on,
around,
hold on, hold on.
and sexy
I'm
reds walk around.
that's not what I said. It's not what I said. What
Okay. What'd
I
you
didn't
say?
say. What I'm gonna say this. I get bums when I look regular. When I look like this, they barely got a job. They got a
You
whole
say
bunch of
what?
kids. They always got a whole bunch of kids, and I look regular. Have some jock pants on. I'm just out. They don't be what I. Mm-mm. I be like, why would you come talk to me? I'm giving real. I must be giving real homelessness. But when I put my clothes on, even if I don't put no makeup on, and I put like I look good. I could be going to a festival or something.
Mhm.
I'm top tier. I'm a different person. Apparently I wasn't the same person 20 minutes ago before I put the song. But it's two different types of men. I get two different. I get men who have themselves together when I get myself pretty or whatever, however, makeup or whatever like that, put different clothes on. When I'm a regular everyday, I get everybody that's homeless. I get the man trying to cheat on his wife. I get a baby. So we live. You live in North Carolina, baby. Cleveland, that's different.
Yeah.
Yep, they be successful and married when I'm homeless looking. No, I look like this.
Anybody got anything to say to that, man? Before I move on to the next question. that was really something there. But
I mean, first of all, and I've said this before on this podcast when we've had these similar types of conversations. When you're going out to look for somebody, or even if you're single or open to meeting somebody, it's a biological response. You want that attractive woman. You want that woman with the wide hips and the big booties, because that means she's genetically strong. Just like you looking for them big buffed ass, macho man ass, working out ass 3 times a day ass niggas. I mean, it's the same thing. What you're looking for is somebody who's physically attractive first.
Don't forget the BBL. Don't forget the BBL.
You find out about the finance and the W-2s later after you done got popped off, but then you're like, oh shit, I made a bad decision. But same thing with a man. Like, oh, I thought this bitch was about something, but she's not. Like,
I thought beauty was in the eye of the beholder.
You said what?
I thought beauty was in the eye of the beholder.
You're the beholder. You're the one that's got to behold. You're going to behold it when you're hitting it from the back and when you're laying in the bed.
Oh my goodness.
So she better something at least to attract you or draw your attention. And that's just a biological reflex. Now, when you talk about all the other things, was he an abuser? Is he an alcoholic? Is he a drug user? How many kids does he have? How much money does he make?
Some people like a modern. Some people like a regular dressed, modern looking woman. She don't have to have on all this stuff to say that, hey, she's the one to go after.
You can see
some people can see something else besides the clothes.
Like, I know she got a fat ass.
Yeah,
like,
that's just a
physical right now. But I know when I drop them polyester slacks, it's some ass behind that.
But that's an ego.
That's a physical. But that's all physical. We're talking about really getting to know somebody.
What I'm saying is, you could be as natural. Monique could be as natural as the fucking Fugees. I don't care. But something that's going to draw a man to her.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
First. And if you're saying that it's not a physical attraction first, then you're lying to yourself.
No. Men are physical, period, first. Men are physical, period, first. And then you get to the mind after you sit down and talk.
Let me ask y'all a question.
You have to get to
that. I got told this yesterday that more men, I know JT probably can't answer this, but when you were single, JT, just think back then. I'm sorry, wife. But I was told that men like women who approach them. I don't approach. Y'all, I told y'all that I don't approach. I feel like I can't pick one. You got to pick me. And we go from there. Like, men want women to approach. They feel like they should approach. Like, that's what makes them want them more. They want women to approach them more. Is that true?
I agree with that.
Well, let me see. Let me go back up here and read beta male again. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't agree with that.
Let me go up here and read beta male because I don't know about that.
Wait. Hey, you wouldn't want a woman to holler at you, Smoke?
Nah,
man. I don't know. I feel like for me, I attract the wrong type of men. So I'm not really too into somebody who comes up to me. You
attract what you are, baby.
Yes, but I feel like
eat your butt.
This is just me, and I know we're not supposed to use the word feel, but I think for me personally, I know that I'm a healer. I have a healing spirit. That's something I know about me. Shut up, JT. Shut up. I know this about me. I'm a nurturer. So I see something that's wrong. I can see something that's wrong with you, and automatically I find a way to heal it. I don't want you because you got too many problems, and you only came to me because you felt that nurturing spirit. I'm a good woman. I'm a good mama. I'm a rub on you. I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna do all that. But y'all, they be fucked up. So I don't want them type. So I go and approach. If I
So
see
what
you,
do you think you're doing to attract them type men? What do you think the reason why they super glue into you?
because I got good talk game for real.
You got what? What she saying?
Good talk game. I told you, I knew it was gonna come out. It was gonna come out. I knew
You
it was.
what you be saying, Monique? Tell me
She's
what you be
raising her freak flag.
He
She's
be like, he be like, "What's up, girl? How you doing tonight?"
Like
What you
I
gonna
got a
say?
good, I got a good. I'm bubbly already as it is. So when I talk to you, I'm already full of energy and life, you know. And then I speak positivity all the time. So you come to me with your issue, the holy grail God part of me is
Well,
already
I
looking.
feel like we the same person. I be like, God gonna see it through, baby.
Oh, you know what? Let me ask this next question. Let me go to this next question. Here y'all go right here. Okay, check this out.
This is where I started to clock out. Right?
Hey, y'all go. Hey, check this out. Y'all gonna close the internet down with this stuff. You know, we're dealing with what we just dealt with, which was the topic about do men have more responsibility but less authority in the family. Let me just ask y'all a question. Dealing with y'all kids and knowing what's out here. That's why I asked the questions about what do you think about the cesspool of men and women that's out here. Uh, do you have the same conversations with your daughter that about being married with your daughter that you do with your son? Well, what's available out here? Do you have the same conversation with them about what's available that's out here?
I'm
Oh
a
no,
realist. My son know
I,
the real. Both of them.
I ain't got
So
no.
what do you tell them? What do you tell them versus like if you had daughters,
Like
what would
if
you?
I would have bring Dylan up here and I'm about to tell
Uh-huh.
you what I'm about to say, I'm not gonna bring him. Dylan is 13. He got a little girlfriend he like, and I'll be like, and I know
He's
I can't be
13.
a. He got a little. He 13.
He,
Got a little girlfriend.
he's
Hold on.
13.
He
He's
13.
13, right?
Smoke,
Yeah.
Oh,
you was beating it at 15. We're not even finna get you.
No. So he is in love with this little girl, like, and I know if I say something about it, he gonna like her more. He gonna like her more. So I
Mm.
gotta act like I don't really care. And I had to tell him one day, like, Dylan, I said, you think she like somebody else? He said, no, she only like me. I said, how you know that? Cause she told me. I say, Dylan, you don't think she gonna break your heart, baby? He said she'd
Mm.
never do that. I'm the only one she love. I said, son, I'm gonna tell you something. The day that little girl cheat on you, I'm gonna be right here for you.
Oh,
Mm.
I said, I'm gonna be a realist. I'm gonna be a realist. I said, Dylan, I was 13,
that was
and
wrong of you.
you're not going to, and I support whatever you want to do. I am
So
here for you. I love
so
you. But let me tell you something. When she break your heart, I got your back. So don't be trying to dog me because you want to talk to your little girlfriend when I want to watch a movie or something.
so what?
I'm
So yo, Dylan 13 right now, right?
mm-hmm.
Dylan 13. So
He
I'm saying, what do you tell him about marriage versus telling your
Oh
daughter?
yeah. My kids, they know they can't have no kids without being married. And my kids, and I'm gonna tell you something, my kids, they know the Bible. They say they're going to hell if they have a baby without being married.
Now, do you tell him about her? Do she have to have a lot of money, or do you tell him not to mess with a broke chick, or
I
I
do
mean, what do
tell
you
him
tell him?
that. Yes, I do tell him that. I do tell him that. And I used a scenario about smoke last week. I'm sorry when I used it in our conversation for the weekend. Um Burger King
What
girlfriends.
scenario?
Burger King
Oh,
girlfriends
birthday
when
girlfriend.
you are established are not allowed.
no.
Okay, Monique,
Burger,
what you got? You got what? Two daughters?
No, no, sir. I don't
you
have
got
no.
two sons.
I
What
got
you
two
got?
sons,
Two. What
so
you got, Monique?
I can't relate to the daughters. I only have sons.
Okay, so tell me what you tell them as far as your conversation versus relating to
Oh,
marriage.
okay. See, my children, I feel like I'm gonna have them fucked up in the game. I'm sorry, YouTube, but I tell my children the truth. Women are schemers. They liars. They scammers. They tricks. Their mamas don't raise them to do too much of nothing. And this new age that y'all growing up with, y'all gonna have to be able to establish at an early age what no good is.
Mm.
So my children, if I'm
What do
doing it
she?
right,
So what do the woman got to look like? What do you tell them? What do she has to
it's
look
not
like?
about looks. I want you to look
No, I
at
ain't talking about looks as far as physical. I mean characteristics.
I want you to look at her household. Look at how her mama is. Look at her how
Okay, that's what
her
I'm
daddy,
talking about.
look at how her grandma is. Look at how the women are in her family. If she
Okay.
come from a long line of tricks and
Trick and
HOs,
treats.
she gonna be a trick and a treat. You might as well step away from
And
that.
it's hard. It is hard because my
If
son
she
in
like to
love with a
argue,
trick.
if she like to cook
Already, huh?
together, if this is
13,
dating her
right?
and she already
13, right?
if you can't accept the fact that you're a hopeless romantic type of guy and you like to do walk in the parks for dates and you like to do picnics and shit, cut her off real quick. If she telling you on the first date she got to go to Ruth's Chris, I'm not saying that she can't have standards. I appreciate if she has standards, but her standards have to make sense.
Mm-hmm.
It gotta make sense for the
If that
lifestyle she
makes sense.
living.
So I don't want to say like I really feel like I'm a like my brother called us the first time for the other day and he said, "Mama, you was right. These hoes really be out here lying." My mom has raised my brother to know that women lie from a young age all the way up, so he'll never have to.
No, so they teach them at 4 years old. They start at 4.
Teach them at a young age that women lie. You
No,
see
okay.
your mama up here lying to this man right now so she can get these shoes for you to go to basketball camp. Understand that how women operate.
I don't know. I ain't laughed, but I ain't did that. But you know, I did. All I'm gonna say is this. I'm gonna say this. My kids do understand about marriage. They do understand what kind of woman to look for. Like my 9-year-old could tell you, he is not gonna get married until after he gets out of college and becomes a doctor. And
Yeah, he 9.
he wants 2 girls because his mom had 2 boys and
He
everything he
9, right?
wants to do.
Yeah, he
That little
9.
child, my son quote you some scriptures and everything. Smoke, don't blow,
Okay.
don't play with it, baby. I let him call you.
Now here's
Okay.
He'll
my
tell you what the Bible said about marriage. Now,
Re-
my mother-in-law
Reverend
installed
Ike
it
quoted
into him.
scripture too.
okay. So here's my realistic side. I understand the type of children that I'm raising, but I understand that physical has an influence. Your outside environment has an influence.
Yes.
I can
Yeah.
raise my children to understand this. However,
Mhm.
when they get older, I can't dictate who they date. I can tell
Okay.
you what type of woman to look for, but there's no set. I can't determine that you're not gonna go for Lil Becky. I can't determine that you're not gonna go for Keisha who
Go
be
for
out there
who?
fighting at the park. I can't determine that you won't fall in love for the hoe on the block. I can't determine that. I can tell you what to look for.
Mhm.
I can raise you in that way, but I can't stop you from loving who
You
you
can't
love.
stop. You.
Okay, so
I'm gonna tell. Hold on. You said you can't stop him from telling him about little bit. I'm so sorry, you two.
No,
You can't tell him about little Becky. Girl, you got that. That's in the. Okay,
that's
go
in their general.
JT.
But what I mean by little Becky is, Becky used to slob on the knob. Give me that Becky. That's what I
oh,
mean by Becky.
that's the last stuff
I
you put
thought
in
you was
there
talking.
talking right now in
I
that
So,
thought.
drink.
hey,
Go
can
ahead.
I say something real quick? In no disrespect, but we have 2 women talking about raising 4 little black boys on here.
Mhm.
I was a single father who raised 2 little black boys on my own. Never did I have the same conversations with my sons that you have with yours.
Exactly.
And the point being is you have to learn for yourself what is good and what is bad. What's good to be may be bad for you. So it's about transactionalism. It's about picking out what you feel is safe, comfortable, and secure for you. And if the woman is to give you those vibes, you don't mess her. I don't care what color she is. I don't care what ethnicity she is. What's good for you? Because at the end of the day, if I'm your dad, the only thing I want for you to do is not go through the same shit I had to go through.
Right.
So you be dad, you're a bad woman.
Here's the thing.
You can stop you as mom and then answer that question for yourself.
Here's the thing, JT. This is why I tell anybody that got kids.
Now, Smoke, you got daughters, so you really can answer this.
I'm just saying. So for you to say, you know your kids, you know this, you're lying to yourself for one. Because whatever you instill in your child, when your child leave your house and turn that corner, you don't know what the hell he gonna do.
Exactly.
All you can do is instill in him enough that he follows what you have told him.
Isn't
But
that
when
No,
he
no, no, no,
turn
no,
that damn
JT.
corner,
Smoke.
Hold on. Let him finish. Let him finish.
Do what I
Hold
said
on,
they
let
was
him
gonna
finish,
do.
Jazz. Hold on, let him finish. Let him finish.
He did it. Don't be fooled. You don't know your kids like you think you do.
You
Hold on,
don't.
Smoke.
don't.
I never said what I taught him was what he was gonna do. I said I know my child. I know my oldest son is sneaky. I know he be saying that phone. Yes, I do. I can tell. I know what Dylan gonna do.
When you was a child, what did you do? Did your father and mother know that you was sneaking over Johnny's house? When you
I
was
didn't live over
13?
nobody's house. My mama, I lived on when I was 13 years old. I didn't live with my mama.
I'm
My
just
mama kicked
joking,
me
Dad.
out.
I'm just joking.
Well,
Well, we gonna be for real. You want to know the real? I ain't live with my mama
Your
now.
parents
Yes,
don't know what
my
to
mama.
do.
I was
It's
jumping
all
the
on
fence.
My
you.
mama didn't know
Life,
I was doing. You right? She
life
didn't know because
lessons
she was
is the
up under
only
a
way
nigga.
you're
You
gonna
right?
learn.
She didn't know.
Life lessons are the only way you're gonna
well,
learn.
to be quite
You're
honest,
gonna learn through your own experience. You're
I
gonna learn
Yeah.
what's good for you and what's bad for you. Your parent can't
say
tell you. Your sister
All I
can't
do
tell
is
you.
give
Only
advice.
you know that.
I
say
give
that smoke.
realistic advice that I wish somebody would have gave me.
I
I'm
can't say
not
that
saying
smoke.
I don't think Dylan ain't gonna mess with this child, this little girl. I'm not saying I know he gonna do what Dylan wanna do, and I know Dylan is gonna do what Dylan wanna do. I
That's
know his
it.
character, but what I'm saying is I am a realist. I am not going to coddle him and be like, hey, oh, let's buy her this, let's do this. Oh, you should be so nice to her. Oh, you should be like
You
this.
shouldn't
No,
even be
I'm not gonna do
involved in that.
that.
You shouldn't
I'm
even
not.
be involved in that. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Which
Exactly,
you
but I'm
shouldn't even
saying
be
I'm not
involved
gonna
in.
do that. I'm giving realistic. I'm giving realistic situations.
Okay.
Listen,
All
son,
right, Jazz, go ahead. I'm done.
because I'm
Hold
scared.
up, but the
Because I hurt
conversation.
somebody's daughter.
I just want to share a quick story. When my
Go ahead, man.
son had his first real little girlfriend, she had a BMW. Like parents were rich, and the crazy thing is, her father used to work with my dad. They were both police, so I was comfortable with the situation. Like, yeah, she got a BMW. You 15, you ain't even driving, but your girl, yeah, no, do you think she a little fat, but whatever, she cute. Do your thing. So he would get enraged talking to her. I would hear like him punching the walls downstairs because he had an argument with this little girl. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, don't you ever let a woman put you this type of stress? Like, it's crazy. So then one day he came home and he was like, smoke was coming out his ears. He's like, Dad, the dude that hooked me up with her, I just found out that he smashed her, and like, I feel like I got played by both these. I was like, all right, so first thing I want you to do is go to school tomorrow and knock that nigga the fuck out. Like, if you get suspended, it's cool. Like, I'm giving you a pass to go to school tomorrow and whoop
See,
this
that's what I
nigga's
be
ass.
That was bad
That's
living.
just what
That was
he
bad
said.
education there.
It probably was, and I was a little younger then, but the point was, I'm like, yo, that nigga played you. He smashed a girl and put this broad in your face because she had a little cash and all that. Yo, go beat this nigga's ass. And if you get suspended, I got you. It's cool. He's
Yeah,
like,
happens to the best of us.
you taught me better than that. I'm not gonna do that. And I was like, oh, well, you're stupid, but okay, cool. Like, do what you feel you have to handle the situation. So he came home. He's like, yeah, I ain't saying nothing. I just let it slide, Dad, or whatever. I'm through with her. I was like, what did you learn from the situation?
Okay.
He's like, I learned to be more like you. I'm like, good for you. Now,
So in conversation,
the same way my boys looked at me. My dad was one of the big fly collars, suits, the Aramis cologne, the little herringbone chain. My dad was fly, padded afro. When he would go out, put the scarf on. And, you know what I'm saying? I used to look at my dad like, yo, can I roll with you, Dad? Like, you know, you're too little, but one day. Like, I wanted to kick with my pops. He was one of the best that could do it.
so what would you say the best information you gave him, though? What's the best information you gave him about marriage, though, in conversation?
Don't do it.
What you think, Smoke? What's the best?
Get married.
What's the best
Unless you have kids.
you gave your kids in conversation, Smoke?
I told my
About
boys
marriage.
this.
About marriage.
Yes, I told my boys this. Don't commit to someone that you can't take care of. I told my girls this. Don't commit to someone who can't take care of you.
Okay.
That's it.
That's what I'm looking for in conversation with your daughters and your son. What did you give your? Well, I know your kids are a little young, Jazz, but what have you given them now in conversation about marriage? Your mic off, Jazz.
First, it's a little different for me because my kids do know that I'm divorced, right?
Right.
Um, I I let them know that if they don't want to be married, don't let anybody force them to be married. That's number one.
Okay.
That's number one because you have to make that choice. As you are choosing to take care of somebody for the rest of your life or for the whatever the term amount of time that you guys are married.
Right.
So
Because you the
kind
man,
of the
so it's
same
gonna be
sense.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, but
You really.
I also teach them that like a lot of the conversations about my family is more so like don't date a specific race of person,
Mm-hmm.
What?
and it's like that, like that's what they hear. So those are the questions that they ask me. When it comes to like marriage, they're talking about like marriage and relationships about certain races and stuff that they can date. And it's like so we have
Okay.
those
That's fair.
conversations
That's
now.
good. That's
But I
good.
make sure that they understand to never be with the woman or want to marry a woman relationship with them who's gonna disrespect them.
That's good. That's very good.
Um,
Good.
because me and Dylan has experience that a little girl has
Right.
disrespected them because they do talk crazy.
Yeah. Respect is
Um,
should be at the top of the list. That's good.
yeah. So, and I see it as that if you are not willing to, if you don't let anybody force you to do anything you don't want to do, make sure that the
Mm-hmm.
person that you're with respects you. If they
Right.
don't respect you, they don't value you, and that's how they see you. So, for
Okay.
example, if a little girl call him a B because she ain't buy him a gift,
Mm-hmm.
she doesn't respect you. She doesn't value you as a person,
Right.
right?
She's
She
looking
values
at
what you can do for her, right?
right.
So even though you can get her a gift, I just
Mm-hmm.
forgot to take you to get the gift, and you'll give it to her tomorrow. But we
But
ain't
that's
going to get
okay.
it tomorrow.
That's okay because he got to see who she truly was. Hold
Yeah.
on, Jay. Monique, what you got? What's the best conversation you give your sons about marriage? About marriage? About marriage?
Um, so for me with my kids, I always try to tell them don't
JT,
look
your
at the
computer
bad.
with him.
Don't look at the bad parts of what in their other parent. Like,
There you go.
and I stress to them, don't go with society's idea of marriage.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Very good. There
Because
you
society told me that I had to be out of college and be married by a certain age or I didn't have any value.
go.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Learn yourself, know yourself.
That ain't a bad idea though, but go ahead.
Don't get married so young just because your friends are doing it or it's cool. When you get married, understand that you are marrying this person. You breathe the way they breathe. Your heart pumps at the same. Like it's a to me, you're sharing a life and a soul with that person for the rest of your life till death do us part. I want them to
Mm-hmm.
understand that's understand what that means.
What
Okay.
Lifetime movie was that?
Because
No,
baby,
it's my life experience. So, like, not even trying to be funny. I got married at 22 because I was told that that was society that I needed to be in a position by this age, but I didn't know myself. I didn't know this person.
Most
I
other
was
cultures
still,
are the women are married by that time though. 20 in
huh?
the 20s. Most
Yeah,
cultures, their women are married in the early 20s like that.
yeah.
In college
In
and things of
college,
that.
straight out of
Right.
college, like, and you got to
Right.
think what I grew up around.
Right.
There was never any like when I told my mom I was getting married, she did. My dad said right then and there, "You're too young. You don't know yourself. You don't know him. He doesn't know
Mm-hmm.
himself. Y'all don't
Mm-hmm.
understand the way that a marriage is supposed to work.
Well,
Y'all
that's what marriage is about, learning.
y'all have to grow and learn yourself. And then when I got to the age where I wanted to learn myself, I didn't even like this motherfucker. Like I realized I don't even know why we was together all this time. Like we was
Mm-hmm.
only married because society said get married at 22.
Okay.
I
But
got married at 20. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I got married at 23. I
I
mean,
got married
I
at
married
23.
my first wife because she was pregnant with my son.
There you
And
oh,
go. I ain't go 28. I ain't go no 22. No
my
28.
father told me, my
I was married
told me
at 20
like,
years old.
bring the baby into the mother told me I could even bring the baby to church if I didn't marry the mother. I'm like, what?
well,
Like, so it was pressure put on by family. It was my upbringing. It was what
Right.
is expected if you did wrong. I sinned.
Right.
I got somebody pregnant. Well, come on, let's get married. She hated me and I hated her.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't until 12 years into the marriage when she had a baby by somebody else and I realized that the hate is
See,
real.
that's why y'all ought to like, subscribe, and share. Because you'll find out if you like or can't stand nobody on this show. You'll really find out. Like, subscribe, and share. But go ahead, JT.
Nah, that's just real. So I understand what Monique is saying. I get it. Like we were all pressured into that situation. Well, you're a college graduate.
You think it was pressure? You think it was pressure?
Yes, that
It
is
was
pressure.
I mean,
I'm asking. I ain't
I
telling you.
loved her because she was the mother of my child, but
Mhm.
I'm not in love with her.
Well, you know what they say from back to where Monique lived at down south. If you could screw her, you could marry her.
Pretty much. And that was my grandmother's position. My
Yeah, that's
grandmother
right. That's how it is down
died.
south. It ain't like that up north.
But now my people was from down south. They
Yeah.
from
Right. That's why they said you could marry her. If
Yeah.
you could do that, you could marry her.
My
It was that big
grandmother
pressure.
said, if you can have a baby, then you can get married.
That's right.
I got pregnant before I got married, but it was her rule. You cannot bring this baby into the world.
That's right. That's
without
right.
being married.
That's an embarrassment to the family.
Oh,
I
that's-
thought I was
that's
pregnant
what I
in
was
November. We were married by March.
Okay. Okay. All
I
right.
want my sons to have that mindset, but I also want them to understand. Don't just be out here putting babies in this world.
No, you don't want to do that. That's gonna cost
So
you
if
too
you
much
don't
money.
plan on marrying this woman,
That's right.
just don't get this woman pregnant.
so
Right.
that's the thing that I told my sons more than anything else in the world. Do not have a baby if you are not in a financial position to take care of it.
That's right.
I'm not. That's your responsibility. If you did it, you take care of it. So when I
Mhm.
talk to them now that they're 23 and 25, it's like, nah, Dad, you ain't gonna be a grandpa no time soon. Because the one thing I appreciate about this newer generation is that they're very selfish. And
They are.
they want to wear the clothes, they want to drive the cars, they want to achieve things that I never thought were possible.
But let me ask you this though: with doing that, with doing all the clothes and the cars and enjoying those things, I'm just asking a question. Don't kill the messenger. Do you think that they're getting behind the 8 ball by missing out on? Because you know, like other generations, other nations of kids, they like let's say the little geek boys. They're not doing all that, but they get the education, and on the backside of their life, they're the ones who gonna be producing the software development. When the cool
These
dude was
new
kind of
geek
had the
boys
cars and the rims.
Geek
And,
boys is the flyest ones. I don't know what you talking about.
now, I'm just saying the geek boys. I'm saying that's writing the programs and things of
They're
that
the
nature.
flyest ones outside
No.
right now.
I'm just saying in general. I'm just saying usually the guys that's in a geographical area, they're behind, and they the ones that the women are saying can't provide for them. They not getting with them. They broke. They only make, like Smoke said, 30-some thousand to 40-some thousand. Where you got the geek boy who couldn't even get the girl to look at him. He making 250,000, 275, $250,000, $500,000, and she didn't give him the time of day. But he paid
$1,000 a year until I turned 30.
Yeah,
So
right.
that's a woman. Like, and we're talking about 20 years ago, right?
Yeah,
So
the new age, they make that faster now.
well for my age group at the time. I was above the median, but not making like crazy dough, like a computer programmer or something like that. I
Right.
made social work in undergrad.
Right.
So I did not come out of college making hella money.
Yeah.
My kids now, they find jobs that pays their bills.
That's
They
right.
don't want for shit. They don't ask me for anything. They're doing their own thing. Where I was sneaking in my father's house, stealing ground beef and liquor when I was
Right.
that age, because I just wasn't getting it like that.
Right. That's why I say the kids now they can turn into millionaires way quicker than we could.
And they got hustles. Like my
Yeah.
my oldest son is a YouTuber, got 25,000
That's
followers. The
Right.
young boy is making
I say
music.
it's more easier.
Yeah, I mean, they're smarter than I was when I was that age. While I was dumb out here making babies and busting my ass and hustling, working and hustling, trying to put food on the table. And like, I'm not putting myself in that position. Like, Dad, we appreciate what you did when you was younger and you did what you had to do, but I'm not in that position.
You
Here's
think the kids are smarter than we were?
Yes.
absolutely, but I think it's because we're smarter parents.
Mhm.
Like, you know, my father never told me to go hustle. My mother never told me to like Get a part-time job or some shit. Like, learn how to be a plumber, learn how to be an electrician. They never told me that. They said if you go to college and get a degree, that's all you need in life. That's a fucking lie. That's not true.
And that could be per household, because I grew up with guys that plumbers, electricians, and their dads was in their lives and they actually guided them. So that could be per household. Not saying that yours didn't happen.
No, I'm just saying the knowledge I gave my kids from the time they could understand what I was saying is always own your own shit. Be your own boss. Like, getting a degree is cool, and I expect for you to do that because you have something to fall back on if you can't create your own.
Right.
The smartest thing to do is be your own boss. Don't ever work with somebody for 40 fucking years and you get nothing but a gold watch and $5,000 a month. That's crazy.
Monique Wheaton went outside in the woods.
Huh?
Monique went outside in the woods.
I told my kids, don't jump out of an airplane for a living like your dad.
Yeah, right. To make a living, huh?
For a living.
And that's
don't jump out of an airplane for a living like your dad did.
For creating. They're doing it.
One thing I agree with JT and Smoke. I agree. It took, I don't know, I always had a job. I've always worked, but I've always had 2-3 hustles on the side. Not saying I needed them, but it just, I get bored, I get busy, and then I just like making money. And my kids know. Like, I had a client before I came on. That's why I came on late. I did some clients before I came out. I went to work, came home, cleaned up, got them together, and I'm like, y'all got to stay in your rooms. I got some clients coming before I get on this podcast. Like, I've had a clothing store. I've had a lot of different things. My children understand what hustle and work life is about. To get what you want, to get I'm gonna say this, to get the things that I give you, I work real hard. Like my ex-husband, David. He been working. He come from a older area, a little older than Smoke. Like, whereas older people, they taught him how to go and get a job. You need a job. You need to have something going on. You need to get a job. He came from that area. He never believed in hustling and doing extra things because he's a good saver. He's good with money. So, like, his type of work he does, he's an engineer. Like, he's always been together. But now that we're divorced, like, he started doing other things. Like, he started flipping houses consistently, and he takes the boys with him. He has them doing housework, teaching them how to put stuff together, show them how to sand floors, doing all these other things to understand that you need more than just a regular job.
Right.
That's good. That's
absolutely.
Good.
But here's my thing for you, Jazz, since you're young enough right now. Plan for your future, sweetie. Plan for your future. Plan. I'm telling no. Don't outlive your money. Plan for your future. You hear what I'm saying?
I am.
What you mean by that? Elaborate on that.
I mean, you have to. 401k is okay, but you have to make other steps. You need a retirement. You need to invest money in the worthwhile things. You need stock. Because now the cost of living is so high, you're 30-something years old. Shit, you really should have started investing when you was 20. if somebody would have told you, and you can ask JT, it ain't simple out here no more.
It ain't at all.
You have to plan for your future.
Yeah, single women.
That's how I'm able to make it right now. At my age at 62, I get 2 pensions. I don't work for nobody. And I almost make 6 figures.
So I got one last question for y'all.
Plan for your future. Plan for your future. That's very JT. Am I wrong?
Nah, you're not. Because when you blink, you're going to be 50 years old.
You ain't kidding.
When you blink, you'll be 60 years old. Yeah. And you look at your bank account, like, that's why you see them senior greeters at Walmart. They work their whole lives, but they still need extra money. So even at my age, I'm still trying to figure out what business I can create, what intellectual property I can own, what investments will help me live into my 70s, because the average age for a black man that dies is 72 in America. I'm trying to figure that out because I'll be 50 next year.
Let me just
Live off the
let
salary.
let me tell you a trick that happened to me when I was 22, and I just got into the Army. My sergeant said this: "Hey, Yahoo is coming out. They're $5 a share." I bought Yahoo at $5 a share back in 1982.
Wow.
That was good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Let me get the last question in.
That saved me to this day. You hear me?
That's crazy.
That was good. Let me get this last question in. Let me get this last
82
question in, then we're gonna get on off here, Smoke. Let me
Huh?
get this last question. Let me get this last question,
Okay.
and then we're gonna sign on off. The last question is: do we, as far as society, do we get married for love, or do we get married for opportunity, or like an opportunist, or for things of that nature, for somebody to take care of us? Do we get married for love or opportunity?
We can't hear you, Monique.
That's a great question. That's a great question.
We can't hear you, Monique. You was talking.
Go ahead, Monique. Is your mic off? I think your mic off.
Oh shit!
Now we can hear you.
There you go. There you
Okay.
go. Did you hear the question?
Did you just finish drinking? Did you just finish drinking?
What?
Did you just drink some? When you up there just drinking a minute ago?
And she
Mind your business. Mind your business. I'm a fat girl. I'm a big girl. It take a lot for the alcohol to get through my bloodstream. I got a whole hour before I start to face. Okay.
Well, you be careful, then. But go ahead.
Be careful, Monique. Just be careful. Hey, be careful.
But go ahead. What was you about to say, Monique? Did you hear the question?
Yeah, I can hear the question. I was gonna say my ex-mother-in-law used to always tell me you can marry for love and be broke, or you can marry for money and be rich. So
Okay.
I think nowadays it's more about money than love. It's more about what you can gain and what you can get from this person. It's not too many people marrying for brokenness no more.
Okay. So they ain't marrying for love.
No, they're not marrying for love. It's
Okay.
the ones who you see are in love are broke as hell. And then they either work they either work their way through it together.
What you think about that, Smoke? What you think about that question? Your last question before we get on. What do you think about that?
But that's where the generational gap comes in. Because right now, for me, I mean, money ain't even important to me, but it has to be love. Because what else is there? At my age right now, I mean, come on. Hey, I mean, what?
Right. So the age actually, absolutely plays a factor in your thought process of this. What you think, JT?
I agree with Smoke. Like the first time I got married was for obligation. It wasn't out of love. When I married my wife 5 years ago, what am I, 49 now? So we've been married. I was 45 when I got married the second time, and it was strictly out of love. Like I love every part of this woman, from the top of her head to the bottom of her feet. Wig, no wig, eyelashes, no eyelash. I'm in love with this woman. I married her. I loved her, and I couldn't see living my life without her. So it's a difference between 23 and 45. So this is the first time in my life that I ever married somebody because I was in love, or got engaged. I'm in love. So love don't sustain a marriage, though. I mean, let's be real about that. I love her, but she could be gone tomorrow.
That's right. That's right. What you think, Jazz?
She just shot me the deuces like, peace, nigga.
What you think, Jazz? Do people marry for love, or do people get married for opportunity?
I don't know.
That's real.
I can't tell you what other people doing.
No, not other people. I'm just saying,
I got
Just in
married
general.
because I was pregnant, and I can't tell you. And my grandfather a pastor, and And I was like, baby, listen, if I'm gonna have this baby, I gotta be married before it come out. You ain't about to have me out here looking crazy again. Baby, no. Let's go to the store, pick this ring out.
Oh, you talking? Oh, about him? Oh,
I'm
you
just
told him that.
saying, like, I can't tell you what other people was doing. I would want to say for myself,
Right.
if I was to get married again, everything gotta make sense. Like,
So would it
yeah,
be for
we
love
can
or?
love each other, we can like each other. But if
Mhm.
I'm with you, I'm gonna hold you down. I ain't, and that ain't never no questions asked. But
Right.
it gotta make sense. Financially, it gotta make sense.
Mhm.
Emotionally, everything has to make sense for me. Meaning,
Okay.
I don't mind the 50-50 thing. I don't mind it. But what I'm saying is, if we doing this 50-50 thing, the other money that we saving 50-50 on the side, we got to be doing
Mhm.
something else with. I can't out hustle you. You can't out, like I can't out hustle you if we doing 50-50. Like, I really can't. I don't mind it. It's just right now, if I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna get married to somebody, it all gotta make sense. Everything, like Smoke said, I'm planning for my future. I have a plan. I have a goal that I'm trying to reach. I
Exactly.
need to. Like, are we going with my plan, or are we going with your plan? And we investing it together, and we gonna do it this way. That's
Mhm.
what I'm on.
Right.
I can't
Okay.
tell you what nobody else on.
And see, I feel
No,
so
I'm just
selfish
talking to
because
Jen. Go ahead,
I
Monique.
feel so selfish because I don't envision marriage right now for myself. I don't like people. I don't like you enough to envision marriage. I
Now, you speaking from the alcohol, or is that really how you feel?
No, that's really how I feel. I've been saying this for a couple of weeks.
She has.
I don't envision marriage for myself right now, and nowhere in the near future. And I might meet a great person in life, but they're gonna have to understand that I don't envision life for myself with marriage. I I don't want to date forever, but I don't want you to come into this situation with me thinking that I see you as a husband or I want to be with you long term. I'm so
So once you
selfish.
just get, so once you just get a prenup and then get married,
We talked about that, but even still,
right?
I don't want to waste your time because I could affect you actually meeting somebody who is everything that you desire. I could be everything that you desire, but I'm missing that one part.
No, you're not
That
going to affect him because he's going to walk away with what he had. He's not going
Yeah,
to.
but what I mean by affect you is I'm wasting your time. I know for a fact I don't see myself being with you until death do us part.
No, nobody's going to be with each other to death do us part. Somebody going to die, or
Well,
whatever.
that's death
So
do you part. That's death
Ain't
do you
that what
part,
she
Tim.
said?
That's
no,
death
I'm
do you
saying
part.
that if you go into that thinking that you're going to die with somebody, that's not going to happen, smarty.
We know we ain't dying
Well,
together.
we know
You
we
got
ain't
to
dying
already go into
together
that
unless we in a
understanding
car
that.
accident or some shit. But
That's what I'm saying. So you already have to go into that understanding that. But you can still be with somebody though, Monique.
I can be with you, but you have to understand that 5 years from now, don't waste your time saying, "Hey, I want to get married," because I'm gonna hurt your feelings. Because I don't want more kids. I don't want the things that you, as a person, may desire. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm so selfish in my life right now that I wouldn't want to waste your time into believing that my selfishness is going to change. Like, there are some people that will trick you into believing this idea of them just so that they can have you. I don't want to trick you into believing an idea of me. I want you to understand that you wasting your time coming my direction. You're looking for something other than what I've already told you I have to offer you.
No, I think you more direct. I don't think you could trick nobody. I think they know what they're getting into when because you're gonna tell them right up front.
Yeah, like there's no need for me to even waste your time. We cool, we vibing. I enjoy you, but I don't see this going past hello. So I don't want to waste 5 years of your life. I don't
You
want
don't
to waste
think go
10 years
past that
of your
level?
life. I just don't. I don't want you to think 10 years from now I can weigh her down. Like, I
Mhm.
want you to know she is never changing her mind. And it's
Wow.
not out of hurt. It's not out of fear. It's out of understanding that you have to understand who you are as a person. I've spent so much time trying to learn me and find me that I realized that it doesn't matter if you have money. It doesn't matter if you take me out on trips. It doesn't matter if you invest into my children. It doesn't matter what you invest into as far as me and my life. I'm selfish with myself. And I
Mm.
love me more than I'm ever going to love you. And that's where the problem starts.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
can't love you on the
Yeah.
level that you're going to desire.
Yeah.
So,
Your honesty have saved somebody a lot of headache and heartache.
yeah,
Yeah,
because that's real narcissistic.
it
Yeah.
might
That's
be.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're
that's
a narcissist. That's all.
It might be. I'm not saying that y'all are wrong on that. It might be narcissistic, but a narcissist is gonna lie to you. They're gonna pretend with you. They're gonna make you feel like they're gonna give you that. I'm telling you from
A
jump.
narcissist is gonna tell you it's about him and him only. That's it.
No, but they're gonna make you, because I've been in it. They're gonna make you believe that they have this opportunity of change. They're gonna make you feel like you're the problem. They're gonna make you feel like there's this change, this chance that if you just keep doing this and keep doing that, I'm never gonna make you feel like that. I'm never gonna
That's not
make
a
you.
narcissist. A narcissist is only about himself. Period.
No, that's not a narcissist,
Period.
baby. I'm gonna need for you to look up the
Period.
definition of a narcissist. That's not a narcissist, baby. I went to plenty of therapy sessions. That's not a narcissist. A narcissist is what I would be if I made you believe that it was something else other than. A narcissist is me telling you, oh,
we
baby,
get
you do this and you do that.
If you stand with me for 5 years,
Let's look it up.
what do you say? I don't understand.
That's my point of telling you. That's why I'm never going to waste anybody's time. There's no need for you to waste 5 years with me. There's no need for you to waste a year with me. I'm telling you out the gate, this ain't never going to change. If you keep being in this situation and you're like, one day she's going to change her mind, I'm going to weigh her down. At this point, now it's delusion and it's a problem with you, because I've already told you this is not happening.
Personality includes thinking very highly of oneself, needing admiration, believing others are inferior, and lacking empathy for others.
And I don't believe any of that. I empathize.
She does have empathy because she's telling them.
I don't
She
think
has
I'm
empathy.
highly of myself, because I'm telling you I'm fucked up on the inside. I'm never gonna be perfect.
Well,
I'm never
keep
gonna
being
give
honest.
you.
And
I'm never
she
gonna
got
give
empathy.
you.
That's empathy.
I'm never
Right.
gonna give
Empathy
you
for
the
who?
type of love that you're looking for. It doesn't
For
mean I
who?
think I'm better than you.
For the
It
man.
just means I know I'm never gonna be able to give you what you're looking for. I know that about me.
Okay.
Stay with
That's
your
why I
dog.
say-
Stay with your dog.
That's why I say your honesty will be absolutely exceptional in front for a person that's trying to get with you. That's good. I mean, at least you being honest. You know.
You know what the problem is? You putting that wall up, and one day when you least expect it, somebody's gonna knock that motherfucker over and break your heart.
But here's the
That's what's
thing,
gonna
though.
happen.
Hey,
Gonna happen.
Okay, you cursing her and everything.
No, I'm not
Here's the
cursing.
lie.
Hey, look, I was living my best single life ever until this young lady walked into the frat house and my life changed forever. I was living my best single life ever. I didn't.
so you thought, huh?
But here's the thing, though, bro. It's
So
not a
I-
wall for me. It's not a protection gate. I'm not saying this because I'm in fear of one day meeting somebody and they leave me. That's not it.
Okay.
It's not a wall. It's not even to protect you. It's not to protect me. It's me being honest with me as a person, as a human, knowing my heart, knowing myself. I can't give you that. So I'm not gonna waste your time.
Okay.
All
That's,
right. And I'd rather somebody deal straight up than straight down. So I mean,
yeah, that's
what
good that you being honest and upfront instead of leading somebody on. That's excellent there.
You know how many
That's what
people
you
get
want.
heartbroken because somebody's telling them, well, one day we gonna get married, one day we gonna be
Yeah,
this, one day we
that's
gonna
true.
be that. You in that relationship for 20 years and this person keeps saying one day, one day. That's the
Mhm.
narcissist smoke.
Whoa, she gave him the smoke.
you, dog.
What she say, man? I want to pay her no attention.
You ain't paying no
No
attention.
problem. No problem.
She said,
It's almost past his bedtime.
one day,
Go.
niggas, one day we gonna get it. One day I'm gonna love you the way you want to be loved. Then she's like, smoke.
That's why Smoke trying to find somebody to go on that cruise right now.
No, sweetie, if only you knew, right? If only she knew, right?
Only she knew, bro.
Only she knew who's riding.
I ain't no joke, Dad. I ain't no joke now.
He ain't no joke.
I just want to
I
know,
ain't
did you
nothing
know
nice.
who you going with?
I ain't nothing
You ain't
nice,
know
Dad.
last time.
I ain't nothing nice, Dad.
Uh-oh.
You ain't know last time
I ain't no what.
who you was going with
Going with where?
to the cruise.
To that cruise.
Oh, yes, I do. I know who I'm going with.
What he say? He said, I got is one or the other. What did he say, Monique? He said something like that, didn't he?
He did.
He said it's one or the
Well,
other.
About to tag me and Smoke, bro. Don't come to him like that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to sign off so Smoke won't get tagged.
That ain't your name,
Welcome
Smoke.
to the clips. The
Yeah.
place to be.
Well, y'all think it's a great show, great show. People like, subscribe, share, and man, till next week, huh? Till next week. Yeah, I'll turn it on. I think I'll
Next
turn
week,
it
can we please get Miss Shopaholic? It ain't been the
No,
same without
no.
on. Y'all crazy. So, hey, JT, she put his camera back on. Like, no.
Absolutely. I'm not wasting another breath on Miss Shopper.
Yeah, I know. She a good girl. She all right.
Yeah, all right. You talk to her. I'm cool.
She's just a little misguided, JT, that's all.
That's all.
Yeah, well, she either pays me or not. I'm not listening to any bullshit before I get.
Y'all crazy.
Bye, y'all.
All right, let's decide. Yeah. Tune into the Clips Podcast next week, Wednesday, 8 o'clock.
On the Clips Podcast.
Peace.
Yeah.